Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Kayaza, and I want to talk to you about the future of games. Gaming has always been something that I did for fun, entertainment, ever since I was a little kid. I remember playing Final Fantasy VII with my dad when we were kids, and Crash Bandicoot, Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, all those like amazing classic games that you think of from either your childhood or maybe you played it when you were a little bit older, depending on how old you are and everything. But I have always had a dream that I could help move games forward into the future. I feel like nowadays most games are lackluster in content, or they're the same game over and over and over again, and no one wants to see that anymore. Everyone wants new stuff. Everyone wants new games. Everyone wants a challenge, and we don't really get that anymore. And even besides that, even if there are challenging games, I feel like most games kind of take a family value out of the household. Fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers, every once in a while, just no one will play with each other. There's no video game out there that everyone wants to play together, unless they're the classics like Pac-Man. I remember sitting down with my family playing Pac-Man for 3 hours one night just because we were all bored and we competed to have a high score together. We don't have those games anymore. With Dark Souls 3, no one wants to play that. Destiny, no adult wants to play that. There's just even Halo, Call of Duty, no parents want to play that. The controls are too crazy. They're too complex. They're just not meant for people to just walk in and play this video game. You have to have years of experience behind your belt to even play those games. And I feel like that needs to change. Nowadays, the family household unit isn't playing games together, but that can change. There can be games, puzzle games, strategy games. There's all these games that can be geared towards a family. They don't have to be crazy controls where you have to jump out of windows and do 360s and no scope people and throw grenades and all that stuff. It doesn't have to be like that. There's plenty of puzzle games that people played when they were younger. Legend of Zelda is an amazing game that people have played for years and years and years. It's such a long running game, and it started off with just a little 2D game of a guy running around throwing swords at stuff. We can go back to games like that where people want to play them, where adults will play with their kids. I used to play Pong with my dad. We'd play a little side scroller ping pong game. It was amazingly addictive. We'd have like little bets, and we'd bet on who got to do the dishes after mom was done cleaning. It was an amazing family dimensional kind of game. Everyone was able to play that. Even mom played Pong. I mean, she didn't like games as much as like board games. She loved board games. And that's something that I think that we don't have to make board games into video games. That's not what I'm saying. But there's a certain sort of element that we can implement into games that makes everyone enjoy them together. And that's something I've always wanted to do. And Bungie has always been an innovative game making company. From the very beginning, you guys have done nothing but create new games that are completely innovative and change the course of gaming nowadays. It's not like Call of Duty where 14 games come out and they're all exactly the same. Exactly the same. Each Halo game that you even came out with was extremely different storyline, plot driven. It was exciting. It was like watching a movie while you got to play in it. And that's why everyone loves games. Story, narrative, content, mechanics, being able to play the game but feel like you're meant for something greater. That's why people like games. And I think we can incorporate that into content that the whole family can play together. And I've always been someone that has loved entertainment, loved games. I love competing. I'm very competitive, but I just like being with my family too. And they never enjoyed video games like I did. So I always had to choose between video games and family always wins. Family will always win that. However, this way, when we make a game together, if we make a game where families can play together, no one will have to choose. Parents don't have to feel like their kids are ignoring them to go play Counter Strike Go on the computer, or they're playing Halo or Call of Duty for 10 hours a day. You know, they'll sit down and play with their family. Families can be families again. Games don't have to separate the two. We can exist together and open up a whole new palette, a whole new genre of games for the family to play. And that's my dream. And I hope I get hired for the job to make that a reality. Thank you.